How we communicate with schools has definitely changed over time. If I think back to when Rhiannon first went off to kindergarten, it was quite a challenging time for me. She was my youngest daughter, so the last to leave home, and it was a new stage in my life to be the stay-at-home mum without my children there. She'd been with us for a long time and it had been an intense period. So I found it quite hard to let go, and I worried a lot about what this meant, whether the school would be able to support her adequately. I guess I really needed to think about it as a positive time for her where she's actually thriving and becoming her own person, but I think in reality that's easier said than done. So I think one thing that was helpful for me was that the person that was supporting her, the aide, was someone that knew her fairly well. She'd previously supported Rhiannon at preschool, so that helped me relax a little bit. We tried things like communication books in the start to facilitate a two-way conversation, but I found they were easy to lose and it was another thing to juggle. And there was also conversations at the school gate, but again, it really wasn't the right time to be communicating. It had been a long day for Rhiannon. All we really needed to do was get in the car and go home, and just for her to see me as mum, not talking about her in front of everybody else. So I felt that it really wasn't ordinary. It wasn't things that I would do for my other kids. And there came a point where I really communicated that that wasn't the way I wanted things to be. And I guess I had to start trusting and relaxing, and thinking that things were going okay. And because I was involved with the school anyway in parent help, on a voluntary basis, I was in the school, fairly regularly. So there was opportunities for informal conversations about different things, and then there was the regular meetings. So right now, Rhiannon's growing all the time, so things change and evolve and we're all learning, and I'm sort of feeling at the moment that she's at a stage where I want to get more feedback from her about her day, because she's 9 now, and my other children at 9 would have been telling me about their day, and I'd be able to debrief with them about the complexities of that happens at that age, but I'm not quite getting that feedback. So I'm really in the process at the moment of negotiating a time where we're going to have another meeting and start thinking about how we could facilitate that. And I'm even thinking that there's lots of different ways using technology that could be really helpful, but we haven't quite formulated what that's going to be and how it's going to look just yet.